My name's Mary Gollifer. I'm British Guyanese and I live and work in Gaborone, Botswana, and I have done so for the last 40 years. I'm a permanent resident. I'm a painter and printmaker, but I'm very interested in literature, photography and music, and I also really love installation and all those things, and that's what's been interesting for me about being in SECULT and interacting with other artists, because I've really had an interesting time in terms of thinking about how to conceptualize my work further. I work with earth pigments, which connect me to the ancestry of mankind and the idea that we're all human, whatever our ethnic, cultural, gender, racial, whatever backgrounds we are, at the end of the day we're all human, and that's the most important connection for me. And working with the earth and using the earth pigments grounds me in the place that I'm at and gives me a starting point to start investigating and being curious about my placement in that place and my relationship with the environment and the people and culture that I'm. I think it's been incredibly comfortable. The accommodation, the villa has been amazing. I've loved it. Being an English speaker, I've always tended to travel into Anglo communities, so I've really loved that feeling of something that's really new. I've learned that it's really important to, if you want to find yourself, you have to see yourself in other people. You have to connect with other people. No matter how different they are from you, that connection gives you a reflection of yourself. So I knew that before, but I found that that's very, very important. I think one of the major things about going on an art residency is the other artists and creatives that you meet, musicians, dancers, poets, photographers. They may not be working in your discipline, but they have something to teach you.
So I'm Dazaun Soleyn. I live in Oakland, California, but I grew up in New York and in Florida. The art forms that I practice is dance, I also do design, and I do sculpture work. A lot of my work right now is about focusing on Black culture and my experience inside Black culture and understanding how do we use that in art to heal and to grow and to develop as people. The SECULT has been really peaceful. It's been very, how do people say this, tranquilidad, very, very relaxing. I ended up being injured partially through the residency, and it caused me to really understand how much this space cultivates rest and peace. And I feel like there's something special when you're able to slow down and feel the energy and the spirit of Bahia through just like peace.
Sou Fernanda Costa, nascimento de Santana, e tenho usado Fernanda Costa como nome artístico. Eu sou artista do corpo, a minha maior formação é em dança, e também venho experimentando os sons da minha voz, tenho experimentado fazer alguns trabalhos manuais também, experimentações de foto performance, vídeo performance, por enquanto experimental. E sou daqui de Salvador, não sei se eu já falei. Salvador, Bahia. Estive em outros lugares por alguns anos e estou de volta aqui nas Bahias desde 2019. Nos últimos anos, o foco da minha pesquisa, que a minha pesquisa acadêmica não é em dança, é em cultura e sociedade, e eu pesquiso o corpo diaspórico, pensando em identidade, memória coletiva, a experiência do corpo na cidade tem sido um foco, tem sido grande inspiração para mim a cidade. Ao mesmo tempo, a relação dos corpos diaspóricos com a natureza não humana, na cidade, pensando no que resta de natureza na cidade. Então, por isso que eu penso em naturezas urbanas. A minha pesquisa começou a partir do entendimento da necessidade de pensar no corpo nesse movimento de descolonização E aí tem sido muito entrelaçado o meu fazer artístico, pensando em descolonização do fazer artístico, com a minha pesquisa acadêmica, né? Pensando em corporeidade e descolonização também. A experiência aqui no Secretariado, eu tenho falado que é uma experiência que todo artista merece ter. Primeiro, com tudo que está ao redor, né? A presença das naturezas não humanas, o pavão, o mar, os cachorros, o mangue, tudo que inspira muito, que particularmente me inspira muito na minha criação artística. E toda a estrutura, né? Que é muito importante para o fazer artístico. E tem sido muito inspirador. Eu consegui fazer o primeiro grande rascunho, não vou dizer que eu finalizei, né? Mas o primeiro recorte, o primeiro corte, digamos assim, desse trabalho, que é um trabalho para palco, é um trabalho ao vivo, né? Uma performance para qualquer espaço. É bem versátil, que chama Aiwaminju, o som dos mapas que dançam. E esse trabalho já está germinando no meu corpo há alguns anos. E aqui eu também consegui trabalhar em outros desdobramentos possíveis para esse trabalho, que é o trabalho de foto-performance, de vídeo-performance, que está em fase bem experimental ainda. O que eu aprendi é deixar fluir, assim. Eu acho que a criação artística é algo que precisa de um cronograma mais em aberto. Então, às vezes, eu saía do meu quarto, me alimentava, vinha pra cá e não adiantava muito eu planejar se eu ia dançar ou se eu ia construir os mapas, né, desse trabalho manual que eu tô fazendo, ou se eu ia depois pra praia fazer experimentação de foto. Porque, às vezes, meu corpo queria fazer o que eu não tinha planejado. Então, eu aprendi a respeitar, né, a partir desse privilégio, né, de ter a sala de ensaio disponível o dia todo, bem pertinho de casa. Então, eu consegui aprender isso, assim, consegui respeitar o fluir do fazer artístico. Bem importante. Faço essa sugestão, que as pessoas de fora entendam que a gente está aqui como artista também, a gente está aqui não só para ensinar sobre a nossa cultura. Para as pessoas baianas, lembrem que a gente não está aqui somente para compartilhar nossa cultura. Então, ponham esse espaço para que a gente não seja atrapalhado no nosso processo criativo.
I'm Geralyn, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I am a photographer. I'm here at the Residency to edit my work that I have photographed over the last 13 years, all across Bahia. I'm not a photographer by trade, I'm a photographer by passion, and I work in advertising back in New York City. So this is my first residency, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. I was thinking to myself it would be similar to the workshops that I've done, but it wasn't. This was much more of a solo experience, which was new to me. I'm thankful that our group was friendly and, you know, we had each other to support. And for me, even though I was here to edit the photos, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that the whole time. So I had brought the cyanotypes to do, and then these walks on the beach every day were inspirational, finding all kinds of things, different shapes. It was lovely. I mean, like 2 months is a long time until the 2 months is over, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I need 2 more weeks. You know, so we all should get like 3 months. We get 1 week, we go home and break, and then we come back. I've learned a lot here. Fun thing, capoeira. So we took the class with Omara, which was amazing, and she was a trooper because we never progressed. But we had fun. I learned a lot more about the orishas and the condomblé and combocos. I've had quite an understanding of it, but there was a lot of intricacies that I learned here, like whether reading books in the library or talking with folks. I've learned much more detail to what I've been photographing, in a way. I learned how to be alone during the day.
Donc, je m'appelle Hélène Bertin, je suis sculpteur. Je viens de France, d'un petit village qui s'appelle Cultura. J'ai une pratique qui utilise les techniques ancestrales pour mettre en lien les personnes. Donc, j'ai été en résidence pendant 2 mois à Sakatar. C'était la première fois que je posais les pieds en Amérique du Sud. Ça a été une expérience très particulière. Je pense que j'ai vraiment eu la chance d'être confrontée à moi-même et la culture bayanaise. J'ai été introduite plusieurs choses à travers la danse avec la samba, à travers les arts martiaux avec la capoeira, à travers la botanique avec certaines personnes qui m'ont emmenée en forêt que j'ai pu traverser en passant ce temps au Brésil. Ici, j'ai appris une technique de tressage amérindienne qui m'a été transmise par un maître de capoeira. C'est une technique très simple pour assembler des feuilles de palmier. En l'occurrence ici, j'ai travaillé avec le coquero et le licuri. Cette technique de tressage permet de faire des vêtements, mais pour moi c'est aussi des paysages. Enfin, c'est vraiment une forme méditative que j'ai pu faire avec beaucoup de personnes. C'est une technique qui s'apprend assez simplement. Et pour moi, ça a été un vrai espace de partage gestuel, étant donné que je n'avais pas la capacité de communiquer avec le langage parlé.
My name is Julien Discrit. I grew up in the east part of France and I live and work in Paris and in Brittany, in west part of France. I've been graduated in 2004. I have a MFA, a Master of Fine Arts degree. So in my work I'm interested in questions about memory and memory processes. I'm also interested in this manner of by imprints, traces, and also the relationships between, let's say, nature and technique. I think that the Sakatar residency program is kind of unique because it gives you the time and the space to think deeply about your work and your work process. And it also gives you the opportunity to meet a different culture. And I think it's really important, and it has been I think one of the greatest part of my residency here, of my time here. Well, I learned many things here actually. Like specifically, I learned a lot about the candomblé culture I was not aware of, and I also learned like to play atabaque to get some Brazilian Portuguese skills, and I've been very touched and impressed by a Egun ceremony I had the chance to assist. So my advice to any future fellows for residency here in Sakatar would be take your time, hurry up.
Do a very small course in Portuguese, Bahian Portuguese, just so that you can say hello and thank you and have a little conversation. And then I think what it does is it gives you the confidence to go and, I mean, I've used Google Translate on my phone and it's been okay, but I think that is important, and to be ready to communicate with the other fellows, no matter where you are in your life. The part of being on a residency is a communication and sharing. And so I think that that's a really important thing that I would encourage for anyone who wanted to come to a residency here.
I think read the manual. It really describes what the experience is going to be. I think that's like the best advice I can give, is to just really read the manual. Yeah, I think the manual makes it so clear about what this can be.
Learned how to be alone during the day and just work. It was good. Be patient. Be very patient. Be able to change schedules. Nothing, it's Bahia, so everything moves a little bit slower. It's like molasses in a way at times. And just be patient with Bahia. but also explore and talk to people and, learn Portuguese. I mean, I took 6 months, but I think people need at least 3 months of like Portuguese before they get here so they can have simple conversations. And then bring half the clothes, 2 times the sunscreen and 2 times the bug repellent.
Brésil. Alors pour les conseils, je parle aussi à ma place en tant qu'Européenne. Je pense qu'en venant ici, on doit vraiment ouvrir sa vision. On ne va pas trouver les choses où on a l'habitude de les trouver. Et que c'est souvent par les gestes que la culture circule ici et par les relations. C'est quelque chose que moi je mets en place dans ma pratique, donc qui était naturel de faire ici. Mais c'est vraiment à cet endroit où j'ai pu goûter à la culture baiana.
E é o conselho que eu recebi de uma colega de lá do pós-cultura, né, de pesquisa, que é a Sandara, que é maravilhosa, que eu admiro muito. E ela falou, desfrute. Então, desfrute.